Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. As always, I am joined by Andrew Bleckman, and together we will bring you coverage on each of today's Pelota games. Each of today's games will offer wagering, including Win Place Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta wagering. We have an early daily double that begins in Game 1. That's right, early daily double. There's not two daily doubles. Program's incorrect in that, on that fact. We'll get that corrected by next week. We do have two pick threes. We have the Mighty Ocho that begins in Game 1. The Mighty Ocho is a pick 8 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on a $5,000 guarantee. Also, we have the high-paying high five jackpot that begins in Game 3. Correctly pick the winners. Games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, you can cash in on the high five for today. Online wagering is available at watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, placing a bet is not necessary in order for you to enjoy all that we have in store for you today, or hope to have in store for you today. We do have one scratch in today's performance. Jedden has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. Once again, Jedden has been scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That scratch begins to take effect in Game 1. Game 1, post 5. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Cool Fitness. Game 1, post 5. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Cool Fitness. Game 2, post 7. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Flores. Game 2, post 7. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Flores. There are no scratches in Game 3. There are no scratches in Game 4. Moving on to Game 5, post 8. Look out, that championship team from Once Upon a Time is back. Game 5, post 8, take Jedden out, replace Jedden with Kubala. Game 5, post 8, take Jedden out, replace Jedden with Kubala. Kubala plays with Benny in Game 5. That's it for the scratches in today's performance. With all this in mind, we ask you to place your wagers as early as possible within scheduled post times, then sit back and relax. Post time for game number 1, now just 7 minutes away. Andrew Bleckman, how are you today?
Stu Nyman, doing well. Happy Valentine's Day.
What?
Valentine's Day, 14th. I'm just with,
You have a girlfriend.
Share the love.
So, I mean, are you allowed to say that? Am I going to be in trouble?
No, it's all good. Texted, mother, father, family members. Just a, nice little Valentine's Day.
Wow. Do you think
Spread the love.
Do you think it makes me a jerk that I saw Mom and didn't wish her a happy Valentine's Day this morning?
Yeah, maybe.
Should take care of
maybe
that.
just text.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little text. Hey, Mom, sorry.
Yeah, I should probably. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to run the risk. I know what
As long as you're not in trouble for wishing me a happy Valentine's Day, which I do appreciate because, being the bleeding heart romanticist that I am.
Most misunderstood guy. Stu's all love. He's just a bit misunderstood at times.
People don't get that, do they? Let's say hi to Steve M. Mo Crank, Majestic Demon.
Some new names, huh?
Better go under on fantasy points. Majestic Demon or what? Or what? You get the first lash out of the. Wait a second, the announcers talk to. Yes, we do. In Pelota performance, not in Battle Court, which happens at 5 o'clock today. Michael is joining us again. Broomfield, Colorado. Weather's about to turn very cold there. I mean, it's cold there now, but it's like about to turn cold. Who to choose, CRB or Anderson? Both in good post position. Wow, all right. We got Chef D saying CRB. Mr. Wheeler, greetings. Longtime fan, first time in chat. Mr. Wheeler, welcome.
Well, that's great.
Always glad to hear that. And that Michael that you see there, if you're a longtime fan, that's none other than Michael Diaz, who stepped away from the program for 2023, but has joined us in the chat. We're very happy to have him. Steve, greetings as always. Orbital C9, rules pretty easy to learn. Yeah, no, they are. They are. I think so anyway. Of course, if we've been doing it for 31 years. But
the second,
yeah,
at this point for us. But glad that you guys are picking up on it and playing some prize picks. That's great to see. A lot of good talk here early on, but with 5 minutes to go until game number 1, we have this video for any new fans that may be out there. Well, that one's coming in game 2. This one's going to explain the scoring format. We'll get that right eventually, Stu. Scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys, those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And folks, we are back here now, just about 4 minutes away from game number 1. Look out, there is one scratch here in our opening game. Jed, out of all of his scheduled appearances, replace him with Cool Fitness in post 5 for this opening game.
4 whole minutes. What do you want? Look at that trifecta pool, $1,344 and growing. Thanks to our trifecta bettors out there. That was Anderluck working on that.
Look at that.
Costalo, too. I mean, thrown with authority is out, but, I mean, this is the practice, so that's okay. Overall, I mean, when you talk about the development of this program from year 1 in 2018 to where we are now in 2023, we're not just talking about the greatest source of pride for me, as you heard me talking about yesterday, is these guys who stuck it out. Sorry, that sounded like a shot thrown at words. That wasn't, Mike, sorry. That was definitely not a shot. But the guys who have stayed with the program since 2018, despite a lot of adversity.
Yeah.
Despite
Not a lot of experience either.
No, I mean, someone who remained nameless did one time, said, hey, you guys are moving the goalposts. And it's like, I, of course, took offense to that immediately in the moment, even though he didn't mean it. And then I thought about it. It's like, yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. In 2018, we said, you guys are going to be trained to play, and that's it. Not, you guys are going to be trained to play those guys from our friends to the north,
right,
or those guys from Miami Highline. Yeah, we didn't account for that in 2018. So the goalposts have moved, and people have moved with them. It's very interesting to see how they've developed. For instance, Tennessee's catching.
Oh my God!
Spot on that left side. Guy just had elbow surgery 5 weeks ago. On the throwing elbow, right?
Right.
Anderluck, this year seems to be so far as this year. Cool Fitness, making rebotes against guys who've been playing for 20 years.
Jedden yesterday in that battle court match against Gaucheri.
Battle court.
Going toe-to-toe with one of the best on this roster. Getting that arm, obviously, giving him a little bit of trouble. Couldn't get the power that he usually does, but his defense was spot on. CRB as a backcourter.
Yep. No, CRB playing great in the back. Now, overall, there's some exciting stuff going on around here. It's definitely good to see. Brian D., thank you. A happy and a healthy Valentine's Day. I missed out on a texting group the other day. I apologize for that. I saw a text come in. I saw Andrew respond. I said, it's good enough. Wasn't a great day. 1 minute to go before we begin Game 1. Final reminder to scratch Game 1, Post 5. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Cool Fitness. Game 1, Post 5. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Cool Fitness.
How about this little anecdote here from Orbital C9? Dad got me a plastic cesta about 15 years ago. Time flies. Now I'm betting on it.
Hey.
That's the degeneracy we like to see. I'm the same way.
Not everyone who bets on highlight is a degenerate.
No, it's just betting. That's fun stuff.
Special
It's a compliment.
C9, a plastic cesta. So I'm curious. There are a couple different. There were like these green plastic cestas that were out about 15, 20 years ago. And some were red. I remember them.
Are they like the ones that we have down here?
No.
Not
no,
okay.
they were almost full-size cestas.
Oh, the big one.
I went to college in Connecticut in the 1980s, attended Bridgeport and Milford Highlight. I've been a fan since. It's one of those things. Once you get a hold of, once you get Highlight in the blood, it's sometimes hard to get rid of it. I know. I've been an addict for years.
Agree with that. Stu, we've got game number 1. Let's begin.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to begin our first game. It is a spectacular 7. Singles match played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is L. Barber. Receiving blue of Post 2 is CRB. Good afternoon, Keck Lord. I have a switch so I can kind of talk in between things here. Trap, bro, what am I doing here? We have no idea. Watching highlight, hope you enjoy it.
Maybe win some money on top of it. You at home.
El Barba serves. Our first game has begun. Rebote by El Barba to the inside. El Barba Rebote again, just above the pad. CRB's there midcourt. Low and hard to the inside, scores for CRB. He's first up on the board in our first game. That will bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's number 92, Flores. Backhand by Flores to the inside. Rebote forehand is out of play, point 3. Flores gets the second point of the first round. Here is the green shirt of post 4, number 10, Juice. Anybody catch Juice in Battle Court yesterday? With a win?
I did, Stu.
And a doubles win? I know you were here. Anyone else? Hello.
Played particularly well. Love that Alan respectfully.
Alan
That's
respectfully
good.
says WTF CRB. Okay. There's a serve by Flores. Juice on the catch. Backhand. Low and hard to the inside. Rebote saved by Juice. Here's Flores. Flores looked like he was throwing it 2-all, throws it back. Juice on the rebote, light touch to the inside. Flores on the run, makes the catch. In and out of cess, the ball goes, point 3. Here is the black shirt of post 5. Substituting for the scratched Jedden is number 24, Cool Fitness. Rebote forehand by Cool Fitness. Interference ruled. The point will be replayed. Flores is serving to Cool Fitness. And smiles all around. Isn't that nice? No, you're fine. Just catch the ball. You're good. Rebote by Flores, big bounce to the inside. A floater on the wall scores, point 3. Here's the yellow shirt of post 6, number 37, Tennessee. In and out of the cess, the ball goes. Ball hugging the wall and scoring. 4 points for Flores in the wide of post 3. That will bring to the court the pink shirt of post 7, number 45, Iriondo. Here's the backhand by Flores. Good catch by Iriondo. Backhand. Powerfully thrown by Iriondo. This rebote is coming out. Rebote 2-all with a light touch. Light enough to score. Point 3. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Anderluck. Here's the backhand by Anderluck. Catch by Flores. Flores goes powerfully to the inside. Rebote forehand save. Flores on the catch. Backhand. 2-pass. Robote coming out. Robote forehand thrown beautifully by Anderluck. Robote left side save. Big bounce. Stopped by Anderluck. Powerful throw. Pika. Another one cut off by Anderluck. A blast to the inside. Caught by Flores and a nice return. Robote forehand. Flores is there. Backhand. Catch and a miss. Point 3. Flores has gone straight points to a possible game point. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the red of post 1, El Barba. Yep, Sam, that's El Barba right there in the red shirt. I do like this new button that they installed, I have to admit. I really do. Giving me goosebumps. In and out of cess, the ball goes. That is point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, for the white shirt of post 3, Flores. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. Now pair off and playoff for third place. 2 places, by the way. 4 first serves to 5. Here's the backhand by Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness from the forehand. In and out of the cess, the ball goes. Point 5. 6 serves to 7. There's the backhand by Arianda, beautifully thrown. Arianda on the forehand. Powerful forehand. Robote left side. Good catch by Ariando. Here's the backhand from the 7 line. Robote saved by Tennessee. That's really well played and scoring. Point 6. 8 serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 6 in the continuing playoff for third place. Here's a backhand by El Barba to the inside. Scores, point 1. 5, 6, and 1 remain in the playoff for third place. 5 first serves to 6. Tennessee, backhand. Robote saved by Cool Fitness. He's up. Tennessee makes the catch. To the inside, that one goes where it scores. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1, El Barba. This is possible show point for Tennessee. Tennessee midcourt. Robote forehand, cortada by El Barba. Somehow or other, Tennessee caught it. El Barba with the 2-all. Tennessee on the run. Boom. Point 1. We'll turn them around now. 1 serves to 6. This is show point. Yes, be careful, Tennessee. Robote, the rebound from the back wall, played by El Barba. Ball tipped at his point, and a third place finish for post 1, El Barba. 3-2-1, official order finish for game number 1. And your price will be posted in a moment. It's official, winning game 1, post 3. Flores, he had a perfect game, taking second, post 2, CRB. Coming in third, post 1, El Barba. 3-2-1, go. Just kidding. 3-2-1, the official order finish for game number 1. $2 Quinella, 2-3, $20.40. Trifecta, 3-2-1, $3.23 even. $2 wager on the 3 to win, return $17.60. And a quick one before introducing game 2, as I see we have a number of people coming over from Prize Picks. Just so you understand the basic format. You're not betting on one game. I mean, you may be betting on one game, but I guess theoretically not. Our players play throughout the course of 8 games in a performance. We just completed our first game, and not all players play in each game. We have players that play our early games, some that are kind of in the middle games, and then we have our feature game players that come out later. So someone asked earlier about Douglas. Douglas will be playing today. He just hasn't come onto the court yet.
Yeah, I believe when you select a player on Prize Picks, I think it indicates which games they are playing, and that only includes their singles games.
Doubles
does not
is
include doubles. Yeah,
that's
so
right.
Just singles.
You know, I like that I learned this 4 years in.
That's good. I mean, you picked up right there, didn't you?
Well, there was a question that was asked, and it was like,
still.
yeah, well, he just hasn't been on the court. So let's introduce game 2. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Also, for those of you who knew, when I say spectacular, we hope it's going to be spectacular. But spectacular 7 is the form of scoring. It's that points doubling after the first round of play that sometimes people have a difficult time understanding, but really not too hard to understand. Game 2, post 7. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Flores. Game 2, post 7. Scratch Jedden, replace Jedden with Flores. Post time for game 2. Now just about 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And with just about 6 minutes to go until we start game number 2, for any new Highlight fans that may be out there watching for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how Highlight is played.
The main rule of Highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And with that, we are back here now, just about 4 minutes away. On the start of game number 2. Look out, we do have another scratch here in our second game. This affects post 7. Jedden is scratching all of his scheduled appearances for today. In this second game, post 7, we have Flores as the substitute.
Yelp Kun, I love Highlight 2. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Sometimes these stage names, or screen names as they're called, I guess, throw me off. Well, it could be a stage name. I don't know.
Well,
It could be a star,
hey,
stage, and screen.
You know, teacher, yeah, no, you're right.
Meanwhile, so as we approach this concept of Stu does not like to be on video, and now
Sure.
you have sent me proof that the fans do not want to see a fan who wrote a 3-page essay. Actually, it was a long essay on, which I will respond to, by the way.
First of all, very insightful.
Extremely,
Again,
that type of
extremely,
detail,
yeah.
hey, appreciate the feedback. We obviously can't employ all of it because Andrew and I have say over basically how far our chairs can like move in a circle, and even that, there's lines on the floor now, so we can only move so far.
That's a good one.
It's
Yeah.
like pretty soon. But I am getting those urinal things for the Us and Jack. I found them on. Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, you basically strap them to your leg, and we can just sit here and not go to the bathroom
That's
during
perfect.
lesson checks, so we never have to get up. So
That's perfect.
Scott and Lindsay will be really happy with that. So as I talk about how downbeaten we are, when really we have the easiest jobs in, you can't have an easier job than this, seriously. It's like, I don't know, it's like working at the National Archives, you know, after your 40th year or something like that. I imagine that's an easy job. I don't know. All due respect to the National Archive people.
Sure.
But anyway, no, so we now have feedback that you and I don't belong on television.
Correct.
Our voices are fine, but
faces for radio.
Faces for radio and bodies, and that shot.
And body.
Man,
I mean, maybe
that shot. And they went to it yesterday. I mean, fortunately, they don't go.
That's. We got a new name for
players
that.
upset me bad enough to grab this thing and start chasing them around the building, though. This camera that's. I mean, seriously, it's a very. If anybody's seen the movie 1984, it looks like Big Brother is over my right shoulder. It really does. The only thing that's missing is Scott standing in front of me, like when I can't sleep, going 2 + 2 = 5. 2 + 2 = 5.
The thing, I mean, the problem is that shot really gets. I mean, that's pretty much right on me in this section. that doesn't look too good. We're going to call that the mayonnaise camera. That's sponsored by Duke's Mayo. They have a bowl game, but now they've sponsored this little camera here.
No, believe me, you don't.
The mayonnaise camera. I mean, that's
the profile camera.
It's just horrible.
I mean,
not that the cameras. I mean, it's just.
No,
I
it's
look
like
horrible.
It's got me looking at beard dyes now, and it's like, do I keep the beard? Do I get rid of the beard? Do I like go back without facial hair and get a tan? I mean, what is it that I could do to make myself like look reasonable?
Tan.
It's because Scott, it's like, I asked him, hey, Scott, if we're going to be on camera, can we have like, a budget for hair and makeup? He said, yeah, $12. I said, okay, $12 each. We each, no, that's for you and Andrew. I was like, seriously? He said, yeah. I said, well, I have a $15 receipt. He says you get 12 of it back.
I think we just go with 18 eggs and
he
call it a
referred me
day
to
and
an
cook
accountant for the
breakfast,
$3 for my taxes. I don't know what that means, but what the hell am I supposed to do with
Oh, man. This is good fun. Stu, game 2, we do have a scratch. Want to make sure the folks out there are aware of that. Post 7, scratch Jed and replace him with Flores. Asking about prize picks, since El Barba, I believe his projection was at -0.5 point. So with his show finish, which means show is a third-place finish in any game, he is at 1 right now. Even if he is off the board in this second game, he will be over his projection. Game 2, Stu. Starting right now.
With that, we are ready to begin our second game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt post 1, CRB. Receiving in the blue post 2, Juice. CRB serves. Our second game is underway. Backhand by CRB. Robote left side by Juice. Clears the overhead screen. He's up. CRB's midcourt. Juice keeps it on the forehand. Right side to the inside. What a catch by CRB on the upswing. Robote by Juice. Nicely played to the inside. Here's CRB. Backhand. Juice for the Robote again. This one not clearing the overhead pad. Point 1. Overhead pad. Make that the pad. Wow. Okay, here's the white shirt of post 3, worn by El Barba. El Barba on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by El Barba to the feet and scoring, point 3. He will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's Anderluck. Big forehand by Anderluck. Passes wall to wall. Robote by El Barba. Anderluck again. Low and hard. Point 4. Black shirt, post 5 receiving. Here's number 37, Tennessee. Holy schnit, is that the real Ben Bueno? See, they gave me a switch so I can talk to you.
Wow.
Wow. Ben Bueno, hello, Stu, Andrew, and family. Thought I'd chime in and say, we have Ben Bueno and Mike Diaz in the same conversation chat? Wow. Okay, we're making progress. Here's the rebote coming out to the forehand of Anderluck. Big bounce. Brought down by Tennessee. Tennessee from the forehand to the inside. Here's Anderluck. Catch by Tennessee. Forehand. Big right side. Stopped by the big right side. There's big right side. Karam to score. Beautifully executed by Anderluck. .4. Yellow shirt at post 6 receiving. Here is Iriondo. Curious, there's a lot of folks in the chat that I don't recognize from the Dania chat and others that I do. May have something to do with prize picks, Benny.
A lot of folks coming over.
That is
from
the real
Prize
Ben
Picks.
Bueno.
Yes.
Wow, it's impressive, isn't it? This may be catching on.
It's awesome.
Here's the backhand by Iriondo to the inside. Robote forehand. Iriondo will keep it on the right side. Sends it back to pass. Diving Robote save by Anderluck on the forehand. Here's Iriondo. Karam does not cut. Here's the catch by Anderluck. .4. Four on the board, 3 points. Here is the pink shirt at post 7 worn by Flores. Ball tip, .4. Here is the purple shirt post 8, worn by Cool Fitness. Well, Mr. Bueno, it is a pleasure to have you in the chat. Backhand by Cool Fitness. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Rifled low and hard and caught by Cool Fitness. Robote forehand to the inside. Cool Fitness from the 9 line. Here's Anderluck. Backhand. Robote forehand by Cool Fitness. Anderluck's going to pass on catching it. Goes for. Wow. Just got that in to score. Excellent save by Anderluck. He has 5 points and possible game point. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue opposed 2, Juice. Juice into the pad. Point in a perfect game. Green post for Anderluck. 1 serves to 3. This is a playoff for second and third place. Greg Wheeler, Sagley, not only is there not still Fort Pierce highlight in Fort Pierce, there's no more Fort Pierce highlight, torn down last year. There's the backhand by El Barber to the inside. CRB's there. Backhand. Robote forehand. Falls short. Second place finish for post 1. Third place finish for El Barba. 4-1-3. Unofficial order finish for game 2. Before we get to the prices, I'm going to need one of our magnificent statisticians to tell me what El Barba's stats are. Has he finished, I mean, is he like significantly high in win places and shows for our first 2 days? Do my eyes deceive me? While you're working on that, let me read these
got
prices.
The prices too, and I'll get you
I'll
that
read the prices
information
while our statistician is going for the, because I'm interested. Game 2, official result, 4-1-3. Coming in first, post 4, Anderluck. He had a perfect game, taking second, post 1, CRB. Coming in third, post 3, El Barba. $2 Quinella, 1-4-12-60. Apparently everyone with a ticket on that one. Same thing with the trifecta, 4-1-3. $73 try. With that pool that I saw earlier, that means a lot of people are cashing try tickets. Congratulations. $2 wager on 4 to win $9. Early daily double, the 3-4, $52.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is Game 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. More importantly, Game 3 begins the high five for today. The high five is a jackpot wager with a $2,000 guarantee. Minimum guaranteed payout. Sorry, Michael, never bet against a man from West Virginia. There aren't that many highlight players from West Virginia, but agreed. High five, pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so correctly. Most importantly, have the only ticket that does so. You can cash in on the high five. There's one scratch that affects the high five. Not in Game 3, not in Game 4, but in Game 5. Post 8, scratch Jedin, replace Jedin with Kubala. Game 5, post 8, scratch Jedin with Kubala. Game 5, post 8 is now Kubala with Benny. Once again, no scratches in Game 3, and post time is now 6 minutes away. Andrew.
Stu.
Do we have an interesting stat?
El Barba
Yeah.
played in 4 singles games this season, singles only. Talking about the prize picks.
Yep.
3 out of 4 in the money. 3 shows, but adds up.
He'll take them.
3 out of 4 in the money.
He'll take them.
They don't ask how. They ask how many. Stu.
No, the
3
truth
out
of the matter is
4.
that El Barba picked this game up at 40. I mean, to pick up anything that late in life from scratch. Never saw a highlight cesta before 2018. And as I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, we've kind of changed the playing field. It's
Sure.
not even. It's not what the guys from 2018 were expecting or what they signed up for. Most have adjusted. El Barba had a difficult time last year with injury and a little difficult time with the pace, but the truth of the matter is that I'm very happy with how I've been seeing him play in these singles. He's hanging in there. Good to see. I know he's also a fan favorite. If I'm not mistaken, when it comes to merch, I believe it's the second most requested jersey.
Absolutely.
I think that's what, I mean, I don't keep track of that, but that's what I was told.
I was told as well.
By someone who does keep track.
Folks
Of
upstairs.
everything. Every last thing that goes on.
Well, Stu, we got a top 10 here.
A top 10 with 5 minutes to go?
It's about 5 minutes. Let's roll it.
Roll it.
Excellent catch by CRB off a beautiful serve by Anderluck. Anderluck with the 2-all that opens and scores. What a scoop by Ikeda. Backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Arat. Rebote by Robin to the inside. Ikeda, backhand. Robin's there. 2-all opens wide and scores. Benny on the backhand, hard to the inside. Rebote, left side by Gauchetti. Catch by Benny. Benny Costi to the outside, the Philo scoring. CRB, it's a 2-all. Inaki from the outside on the forehand. For that placement. CRB, perfect place to make the save. Keeps it outside. Inaki's there. Karam by Inaki scores. Douglas moves up, makes the catch overhead, lays up the forehand, catch by Douglas. Backhand, Robote 2-all, went for it, and it scored. What a shot. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Here's Manu. Backhand. Robote forehand by Iñaki. Manu. Wow. Powerful backhand caught by Gauchetti. Gauchetti's 2-all scores. Wow. Low runner. Rotate forehand by Carballo. Rotate left side, low and inside. Carballo's on it. Drop shot. And this one scores.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, time to begin game number 3. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played at 7 points. 7 points will double after the first round of play. Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ben. Receiving the blue of post 2, Benny. Ben serves, game 3 begins. Here's a catch by Ben. He winds up a 2-all. Just out. Point 2. Now bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Spinner. Spinner from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. Robote, that rebound off the back wall played by Benny. Here's Spinner attacking. Karam into the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 2. Here's the green shirt, post 4. Julian receives. See, Benny Bueno can bring up that name, and we can have a little discussion there. We use that name sparingly back here for other reasons. That's a joke. Real inside. Here's the backhand by Julian. Here's a tip ball by Julian, point 2. Here's a black shirt at post 5. Manny receives. All right, I like giving people a little behind the scenes, right? Because that number 1 competitor was over here sitting currently to my right. I'll let Benny off the hook with that one. Here's the backhand by Manny. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Benny. Here's Manny from the 8 line. Robote forehand by Benny. Manny makes the catch midcourt. There's the carom. Stopped by Benny. Benny on the forehand. What a catch attempt made by Manny. Good effort, point 2. 4 points for Benny in the blue of post 2. Here is the yellow of post 6. Number 25, Kubala. Ball tipped off the serve, point 2. Benny with 5 straight points. Here's the pink of post 7, worn by Bueno. Ernesto, please don't.
A lot of bait. Don't take it, man.
Here's the backhand by Bueno from the 10 line. This is usually when Diaz will chime in and say, yeah, Benny, who was Benny? Here's Rebote forehand by Bueno to the inside. Benny makes the catch. Beautiful catch by Bueno coming off the sidewall nicely. Here's Benny. Benny goes deep. Bueno looking for the rebote at the 6 line, turns it on the forehand. Low end, hard, it's scooped by Benny. Benny goes hard to the backcourt. Bueno makes the save. Benny eyeing the bounce, has it. Hard to the inside. That will score. Beautifully played by both Benny and Bueno, no pun intended. Point 2. Here is the purple shirt at post 8 to complete the first round of play. We have Ikeda. Benny's gone 6 straight. This is possible game point. I knew Diaz had an opinion on that. There's the backhand by Ikeda. Ball tipped. That is point and a perfect game, ladies and gentlemen, for the blue of post 2. Benny giving the crowd a salute on his way out. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 playing off for second and third place. 1 first serves to 3. This is a playoff 2, 6 points. Spinner on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ben. Scoop attempt tip, point 3. Green at post 4 receiving. Here's Julin. Backhand by Julin to the inside. Rebote, the rebound off the back wall. Played one fluid motion by Spinner. Rebote left side. Here's a catch by Spinner. Karam by Spinner will score, point 3. 4 points and a possible place for Spinner. Trying to stop him in the black of post 5 is Manny. You're not lost, Cameron. You're watching Magic City Highlight. Game 3. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Rebote, again, rebound off the back wall, played by Spinner. Manny takes it on the bounce. Powerful forehand. What a catch by Spinner. Backhand, clears the overhead screen. Rebote forehand. Spinner from the 8 line. Low and hard, caught on the left side of Manny. There's the backhand. Floater, Rebote. That cleared the overhead screen. Here's Manny. Backhand. Big backhand. Rebote coming out to the 6 line. Karam by Manny does not open it. Stopped by Spinner. Spinner on the hard forehand. Manny saves the Rebote. Catch by Spinner. Karam read by Manny. Stopped by Manny. Manny's forehand, 2 pass. It's going to be a 3-wall play. Spinner with a great effort, but this point will go to Manny, and the playoff will continue. 5 serves, the yellow shirt of post 6, Kubala. Mr. Lowe, what do they say? Practice, practice, practice. Of course, you have to know about the sport first. That is an overserve. Point goes to the 6. 6 serves to the pink shirt of post 7 as the playoff continues. Here is Bueno. Here's the backhand by Bueno. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. Here's Bueno from the 7 line. Right up the middle. Scoop by Kubala. Bueno, beautiful catch at the 9 line on the side wall. Nice backhand. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Bueno attacks, has it at the 5 line. Outside placement will score. Point 7, play continues. I seem to recall another Bueno who was very fond of an outside placement. In fact, I always talk about the 1991 or 92, I forget it was, NAJF, when he threw one at Dania Highlight that they're still looking for. That's an old quote. That's just an old funny line that I have. Backhand by Ikeda to the inside. Rebote forehand. Backhand by Ikeda. Bueno's there. Backhand by Bueno, powerfully thrown. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno takes it on the bounce. Low and hard to the inside. Ikeda's there. Backhand from the 9 line. Bueno takes it in the air. Backhand from the 9 line. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Bueno attacks again. Winds up. Placement of the ball to the inside. Scores. Beautifully played by Bueno. That'll get him to a possible place point. Trying to stop him is Ben. I'm glad you approved, Mitch West, 407. They gave me a nifty switch now so the players don't hear me when I respond to you like this. There's a catch by Ben. Here's the backhand. Rebote, that rebound off the back wall. Played 2 balls by Bueno. Here's Ben. Catch by Bueno. To the inside it goes. There's a backhand. Powerfully thrown by Ben. Bueno lines up the rebote. We have a swing and a miss up there at the 4 line. Point 1. Playoff continues. One is serving to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Julin. Beautiful catch by Julin. There's the background. Here's Julin on the catch. Forehand played to pass. Rebote forehand. Catch by Julin. Julin low and hard to the inside. That's going to score. Point 4. Julin on the board with 2 points. Once again, we're playing off for 2nd and 3rd place. 2 ran it out straight. 4 on the board with 2 points. Returning with possible place point is Spinner in the white of post 3.
Mr. Vasquez asking how you go negative in fantasy. Each game, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place finishers, if you finish 4th through 8th in any game, meaning you are off the board, that is how you finish with -1.
Powerful throw by Spinner. Rebote coming out. Spinner on the catch. Karam thrown beautifully to score. Point and place to post 3, 7 shows. The unofficial order finished for game number 3, 2-3-7. Your prices will be up in a moment. There are your prices. It's official. Coming in first, post 2. Benny had a perfect game, taking second, post 3. Spinner coming in third, post 7. Bueno, 2-3-7. Official order finished. $2 Quinello, 2-3, 18-20. Trifecta, 2-3-7, 241, $42 wager on 2 to win, $8.60. Up next, game number 4. It is a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Point double after the first round of play. Game 4 will close out the early pick 3 for today, and post time is now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. So, a fascinating conversation that I can only partially participate in. But yet, see, now we have an interesting mix of highlight and prize picks. Pat giving Benny Bueno kudos for Dania's tournament season was actually, yeah, what they did up at Dania
awesome.
Beach was fantastic.
Had the privilege of checking it out a couple times live in person.
As did I. As did I. What a great group of players, Benny. I'm not just saying that because he's here. I mean, I actually, you know, I said it to his face. And I went. I mean, that's like, well, I'm not going to say the ultimate compliment is me going, but that's the way that I show my compliment as I go someplace.
Sure.
A restaurant.
You could say how great it is, and you know
Exactly.
we're right here, 30 minutes away. I mean, probably for both of us, and make the trip up there. It was great to see that action, and one of the nicest guys and easiest guys to talk to in the world.
Benny
Just
Bueno?
an enjoyable conversation each and every time. Good to have Benny with us here today.
See,
You know more. I mean, the history. You're
see, this is why I'm
This is all
excited.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean this, but no, I mean you've heard enough of it too. But
Sure.
also, Mike Diaz in the chat, formerly Diaz number 30 here, 2018 through 2022, with an open invitation to return, if I'm not mistaken. Scott said if he ever wants to leave the great state of Colorado, which I don't know why he would, to come back to this hellhole we know.
Based on what I'm hearing, Colorado seems like the place.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would, if there were a way to if there were a way for me to be there, right, and just announce games from there, I would do it. No, seriously, I like it there. Besides the point, but Mike Diaz brings up an excellent point. Ben Bueno, you know, I would love to see you play backcourt for Ara on this court. I'd put you guys up against anybody. I know you don't throw it around anymore, but it is interesting to see JR get past that. You know, the one thing that he hasn't lost at all, in fact, I was having this conversation with someone on the drive in, was when he practices, yeah, I mean, he suffered from fairly chronic knee issues while he played professionally. Still won a singles championship in his last year before retiring at Miami Highland. But he practices now. And he doesn't just practice. I mean, I've seen him practice against Gocherry. And seeing JR against Gocherry, yes, there's limitations in how he moves. But that right side carom, especially when he still throws it to the outside, is pretty. I mean, his carom is pretty impressive. They can't pick his serve. He crosses the wall every time. I mean,
he's almost like the best starting pitcher, you know, in baseball. I mean, just painting lines everywhere, painting the black of the plate. I mean, just
no question
just
about
awesome.
it. Brian D, thank you for the compliment about just closing your eyes and listening.
That's awesome.
I'm guessing it's the dulcet tones that I have a calming voice. It's a psychiatric voice. Tell me what's wrong. Tell me how you're feeling. Why are we doing this? Why are we throwing the ball that hard? Oh, we're playing iron. His forehand is unreal. And yeah, no, so occasionally I have a conversation on the way in sometimes. Other than that, hey, have to acknowledge the passing of great. Have to acknowledge. Anyone who was at Miami Highland in the 1990s when I was in the announcer's booth, there were two types of music that you heard coming out of there. Burt Bacharach, played by Herb Alpert. And we just lost Burt Bacharach at 94. I mean, that was what, you know, we're getting into a period where in pop culture, there's a lot of pop culture icons of the 50s, 60s, 70s who are getting into their 70s, 80s, and 90s. And so, unfortunately, we're entering a period of time where we're going to see more of this news. And some of it strikes more than, you know, it's to each individual. But that one hit me hard. Yep. That one hit me hard. 94 is a blessed life. There's no question about it. But so I've been listening to, when I haven't been chatting on the phone with friends, I've been listening to Burt Bacharach nonstop. Nonstop. In fact, I reached out to his kids have a public profile on Instagram and just said, hey, you know, don't expect a response, but thanks for the music.
Yeah, that's lovely, Stu.
You know, just thanks for the music. Who's donating to Stu's Coke Fund today? Let's qualify that and say Coca-Cola, please. So this personality on that other stuff that Miami's known for, problematic. And no, in all seriousness, I can tell you, I have tried basically every pharmaceutical antidepressant on the market since 1985, I believe it is. Yeah. But no, have never played around with proven marching powder, as I guess it was called here at one time. No offense to the Peruvians out there. Have you not heard that? You looked at me like that's another random one. I forget about the age.
That's a good one.
See, that's the other part of this chat that gets weird is that there's this
I've heard
significant
some
age
shit,
discrepancy
but not
between.
anything like that. Wow.
You've never heard it referred to that as before?
No.
$10
Face
for-
fuel. You ever heard of that one?
Yes, I have.
Yeah,
heard
that's
that one.
a.
Remember, I
that's
worked in.
Well, you've worked.
I worked in inpatient psych.
Wow.
It's like, yeah,
Ernesto.
I was the guy in the emergency room when you were having, not you, but when someone was having a really, really, really bad day, and a police officer or mental health professional, concerned family filled out a piece of paper that said, please see this person for the next 72 hours and see if they're okay. I was the guy in the emergency room saying, come on in, let's talk.
Fortunately, the only time I ended up at a hospital in college was because of a foot injury.
That was a bad ankle injury, wasn't it?
I can't get into it.
You're still traumatized by this, aren't you?
No, it was embarrassing. I mean, you thought the ping pong injury was bad.
That was bad.
How do you think dancing at 2 a.m. a couple deep and then there goes the right ankle? So, yeah, not good.
Mr. Holmes.
No, more don't.
Whoa, Coco.
Clarification.
Mr. Nice. Thank you for. Okay, wait a second. So we got.
Maybe had a big day of prize picks yesterday,
but you see, this makes me feel funny because again, we're not pitching for cash here. $19 last year. Ernesto put in how much? I mean, Ernesto plugged a whole bunch in. I mean, he just gave me $10 for Coke. He gave Mike Diaz some money. I think we still need to get him. We need to get that to Diaz. Yeah. I mean, of course, we need to see it first, but the ping pong injury, obviously. Diaz isn't laughing at you. He's laughing with. I mean, that ping pong.
I mean,
injury.
you just have to laugh. There's nothing else you can do. Unfortunately. As I said, that was one of the most physical injuries I've ever suffered. So if that's the bar, yeah, you can imagine.
I felt bad. I really did. 1 minute to go before we begin game 4.
The Pants made a return. That was big in 2023. Pants are back for Battle Tour.
Oh yeah,
that was part of the need. That's the reason originally
that you went to shorts.
And now, yeah, the shorts.
And then someone said, "Hey, could you at least put on a pair of pants when you come to work?" We realize you're.
Yeah, we can do that.
Or Gen Z, I forget.
I'm right in the middle, but
you
I would say I
identify
as Gen Z. I would say more than millennial.
All right, all right, that's all right.
Brian, that was between you and I. I don't need to bring that up. Just kidding. Game 4, Stu. Let's begin.
Time to begin our 4th game. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Thank you for the $19.99 for Coca-Cola. Appreciate it.
I smell chicken tenders cooking up this Sunday.
Up first and serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Manny. Receiving the blue post 2, Kubala. Manny serves. We begin.
Reminds me of a chicken tender story. Don't let me forget to tell you.
I'll look forward to it. There's the backhand by Kubala, caught by Manny. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Robote forehand by Kubala. Manny sends it deep. Manny to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Kubala. Karam by Kubala. Read and stopped by Manny. Manny with the high passing forehand. Stopped by Kubala and a beautiful catch. Here's Manny from the 9 line. Robote forehand saved by Kubala. Manny keeps it on the forehand. Back to the inside, and it scores. Such a well-played point by Manny and Kubala to start things off in game 4, point 1. White shirt, post 3 receives. Here's number 55, Benny. Gifts, we are currently playing game 4. Here's a backhand by Benny. Robote forehand by Manny. Benny takes it on the bounce. Forehand from the 9 line. It's a Karam. Does not open. Stopped by Manny. Karam by Manny does open. Stopped by Benny. On the run. Karambola stopped by Manny. Got to be careful when you're coming to the inside. Point 1. 1 on the board with 2 points. Here is the green shirt of post 4, Spinner. There's the backhand by Spinner. Robote by Manny. Good catch by Spinner. Outside placement, red end stop by Manny. Manny fakes the carom, puts it inside with a light touch to score, point one. 3 points for Manny in the red shirt. Here's the black shirt of post 5, worn by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand passing. Rebote left side by Nicholas to the inside. Scoop. And the return by Manny. Rebote left side by Nicholas. He makes the save. Here's Manny. Manny winds up. Costado 2-all opens wide and scores, point one. 4 points for Manny in the red shirt. Here is the yellow shirt of post 6, worn by number 22, Bueno. There's a backhand by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Manny. What a catch by Manny. Comes over the top, big bounce, stopped by Bueno. Manny on the catch, right up the middle. This one caught by Bueno. Manny on the rebote to the inside. Here's the backhand by Manny. Forehand by Manny, played to pass. Rebote forehand hits the overhead screen, point one. 5 points for the red shirt of post 1, Manny. Here is the pink of post 7, worn by Ben. And it just occurred to me that Manny has played with both Benny Bueno, who's in the chat, and Ikeda's father, Juanito.
Wow.
Wow. Multi-general player here, number 60, Manny.
Still doing it at a high level at that, Sue.
Fault over serve, point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive is the purple shirt of post 8, Ikeda. Backhand. To pass. Rebote for Ben. Ben makes the save, keeps the ball in play. Here's Ikeda from the 8 line. On hard to the inside. Ben's there. Beautiful catch and a nice return from the 10 line. Here's Ikeda. Point 8. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Here's the blue of post 2, Kubala. Stephen Monty, don't know who you've concerned you made feel old, but I feel old every day when I walk in the building. I mean, I just do. There's the backhand by Kubala. Actually, when I wake up. Kubala now from the 10 line on the backhand. Ikeda, forehand missed, point 2. Kubala's on the board with 2 points. Here's returning 3-post, Benny. Benny on the backhand to the inside. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side, up, and away. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. Here is the green shirt of post 4, worn by Spinner. Powerful forehand, low and hard. Here's the catch by Benny. Backhand by Benny. Wall to wall, along the wall, out to the rebote. Spinner makes the save. Here's a catch by Benny from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Spinner. And a nice backhand to pass. Rebote. Forehand by Benny. Spinner hangs at the 11 line to make the catch. Scoop by Benny. Benny goes deep from the forehand. Rebote save by Spinner. Benny makes the catch. Beautiful catch by Spinner at the 11 line. That backhand, though, gets just away from him. Point 3. 4 points for the white shirt. Post 3, Benny. Receiving, Nicholas. There's a Monty that both played and judged. Judged the Calder. Right? I believe you judged Dania as well, yeah. Is that you, Monty? Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Catch by Benny. Backhand. Rebote save by Nicholas. Benny attacks, has it on the bounce. Powerful throw, caught by Nicholas beautifully at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Nicholas on the catch. 2-all by Nicholas, beautifully executed and scoring. Nicholas is on the board in post 5 with 2 points. Returning to the court, post 6, Bueno. Good catch by Bueno. Nice backhand. Rebote. Forehand by Nicholas. Here's Bueno from the 8 line. Backhand. Powerful throw. Rebote comes out. Catch by Bueno. Splitter. This one stopped on the forehand of Nicholas. Nicholas right up the middle. Scoop by Bueno. Scoop by Nicholas. Backhand. Caught there by Bueno. Bueno goes deep to pass. Rebote. That rebound off the back wall played by Nicholas. Taken on the left side of Bueno. Rebote forehand. Bueno from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Forehand gets away from Bueno. Hits the overhead screen. Escapa, point 5. Five has 4 points, but returning with 5 points and a possible game point is the red of post 1, Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. Rebote forehand save by Manny. Dug it out. Here's Nicholas from the 9 line. Rebote save. Nicholas midcourt. Ball tipped by Manny. Point 5. Play continues. Possible game point for the black shirt of post 5. Nicholas trying to stop him. The pink of post 7, Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's Ben. Oh, tip ball, point in game, post 5. Nicholas, no playoff here. 1 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-1-3. Your prices will be up in a moment. Winning game 4, post 5, Nicholas taking second post 1, Manny coming in third post 3, Benny 5-1-3. The official order finish 4. Game number 4. There are the prices. $2 quinella, 1.5, 24.20. Trifecta, 5.13, 132.60. $2 wager on 5 to win, $12. And again, for those of you in a state where you can access Watch and Wager to make a pari-mutuel bet, we offer you watchandwager.com, or if you're in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com for pari-mutuel wagering on our pari-mutuel games. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is jeez, Ernesto, come on. Ernesto's throwing cash in here like he's at a strip club, for God's sakes.
11's just down the road.
He's making it
We're
rain.
not the place to be throwing that.
He's making it rain.
I'm just saying you get better value. You know, at least you get
Up
get
next,
something
game
out of that
5.
20.
There's a
Sorry.
scratch.
Go
Game
ahead,
5,
Steve.
post 8, scratch Jed, replace Jed with Kubala. Game 5, first of our 2 doubles games. Game 5, post 8, scratch Jed, replace Jed with Kubala. Minute Ben Bueno. Ernesto, I got to tell you, Ben Bueno makes a very significant point.
Yeah.
He gave you a year range that JR played.
Absolutely.
And you're talking about when you had to beat Assis if you wanted a singles championship. And last time I checked, number 28 had many, many, many consecutive in the 70s into the early 80s. So the dynamic was definitely different. So I definitely have to side with that era that Benny Bueno listed there. That's 78 to 98 in that 20-year range. So that's all I have to say about that. And now a word from Prize Picks with 6 minutes to go.
And folks, that is Prize Picks. They're one of the leaders in daily fantasy sports. You can take advantage right now of their special incentives for signing up. All you have to do is go to prizepicks.com, download their app in the App Store. And when you do so, type HI, J-A-I, at the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit into your betting funds, Prize Picks will match it and put another $100 into your account just like that.
Like that.
Now, Stu, this part where we talk about it getting more interesting.
It always does.
No longer fantasy highlight here run by the Highlight Channel. However, our great fans, Mr. Mo Crank and Steve M., you see him out there in the chat, are running a fantasy contest for some of our Battle Court matches starting up in just a few weeks. If you want to go over there and check out some of the rules, go to sayhili.com, sayhili.com. Check out the rules and details for that contest and play along with some sort of fantasy contest for our Battle Court games, which are played Fridays, Mondays, and Tuesdays. Fridays at 7 p.m., Mondays and Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And then Pelota, you can participate on Prize Picks fantasy contest. We have that on Sunday beginning at 1:30, Mondays and Tuesdays also at 1:30. But again, go over to sayhili, sayhili.com for that contest. There will be some programs, some merchandise as the prizes there, as opposed to the cash through Magic City that it's been the last couple of years, but a good way to keep you all involved, especially if you're in a state where they do not have wagering, maybe not Bet Rivers or Prize Picks.
So, yes, what would I know about making it rain? That's an excellent point. I wouldn't.
Well, here's the thing.
Yes. No, I mean, the last time I was in an adult type of club,
I mean, it's fair.
it was the 90s.
If we're going to talk about it today, today could be a day.
Yeah, and I definitely didn't make it rain. I don't do that type of thing. I don't arbitrarily throw cash into the air no matter where I am. I mean, I've blown plenty of cash. Lots of stuff. I mean,
It's
just
not
ask
in
me.
those
I
facilities.
got 300
yeah.
ties in my closet. You want to talk about making it rain? Yeah, 300 ties. Guess what? No one wears a tie anymore.
This guy next to you can't even wear pants, and you're talking about ties.
I can't get Andrew to
wear
wear
pants, and you're
pants,
talking
for
about
God's sake.
putting on a tie, man. Oh.
Yes, no, that is, yes, I have not. But I am familiar with the phrase, There's a player on our current roster who did tell me a story that in his misguided youth, he and some friends went and made it rain with coins, and apparently that did not go over well.
What in the?
Apparently that did not go over well, and they were asked to leave.
Rightfully so.
Yes.
That's.
We'll leave his name out of it.
Yeah, please.
Not in the chat, but is currently playing on the roster. It's a funny story. First time we went to a strip club, we brought quarters. What? Where do you think you're going?
You got a Chuck E. Cheese?
I know,
well,
exactly.
Jeez. Oh, man.
Oh, that's an awful thought you just put in my head. Chuck E. Cheese and stripping?
No.
Oh.
So.
Oh,
Could be any
Someone get
arcade,
the
a
erase
Dave and
machine.
Buster's.
It's even.
I guess we're going to go. Oh.
Please, let's not.
Do we have a game?
Wow.
2
yeah,
minutes?
It's still 2 minutes away.
Yeah. Man.
What else do you want to talk about?
We should get 1 clock acceleration per day. That's what I'm going to negotiate.
Not as long as we're in the business of trying to make money on these games. We're not. No,
we'll just put down the mics.
Period.
We'll give you guys 2 minutes of silence.
This is called the betting
man.
period. That's why I occasionally hear someone saying, you know, enough with the pari-mutuels, it's time to move on to battle courts. Like, okay, however, this provides something significant that still needs to be proven in the battle court, and that is income.
Big word.
Because the lights, you, me, these microphones, I guess the players too, all take money. All take money to make it work. That comment gets a fine from the FCC if it's over TV airwaves. Interesting. Thank you, Steve. Stu, was Battle Court last night the best ever? That first game was phenomenal. And yeah, I saw some of the best points that I've ever seen played in Battle Court yesterday. But the same thing, the first opening Friday night, you know, that seeing Zuleika adjust to the court. He's playing again this afternoon, 5 o'clock. Yeah. For those of you new to the chat, we will go over to watchhighlight.com. That's watchhighlight.com at 5 p.m. for a different format and also way less entertainment from Andrew and I. Basically, we're allowed to run wild, we were told.
Yeah.
In the pari-mutuel games, which is basically what you're hearing. It's just straight announcing. No pun intended, get it? It's just straight announcing in Battle Court at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com or on the Highlight app.
Stu, we got old doubles coming up. Dodging Death, Part 1.
With that, time to begin Game 5, or as we call it around here, Dodging Death 1. It is a spectacular 7 doubles match, part of the Doubles Championship Series here at Magic City Highlight. First in serving, red shirts post 1, Ikeda and Iriando, receiving blue post 2, Juice and Gauchetti. There's the serve. We have begun. Rebote save. That just hits the overhead screen. Good effort by Iriando, point 2. 2 first up on the board in our 5th game. Here are the white shirts of post 3. The team of Flores and Arats. Here's a backhand by Arats, powerfully thrown. 2 pass. Juice on the rebote. It's a 2-all. Powerful forehand by Flores. Gauchetti from the 9 line to the inside. Here's Arats. Backhand from the 12. Gauchetti on the catch. Backhand to the inside. Gauchetti in the corner with a beautiful catch. Gauchetti going wall to wall. Here's the rebote. Flores gets in there, going for the save. Too much risk, hits the overhead screen. Point 2. In this matchup, we have Juice serving to the green shirts of post 4. Here's the team of Jairo and Ben. Jairo picks the serve. What a catch by Juice. There's the backhand. Clears the overhead screen. Here's Gauchetti. There's the backhand by Ben. Catch by Gauchetti. Backhand again to the inside. Ben, beautiful catch. Backhand 2-all. Will score point 2. 2 on the board, 3 points. Here's post 5 in the black shirts. Albarba and Manny. There's the backhand by Manny. Catch by Albarba. Albarba with the light touch to the outside. That opens wide and scores. Well executed by Albarba, 0.5. Five serves to the yellow shirts of post 6. Here's Bueno and Spinner. Spinner on the catch. Karam stopped by Albarba. He's got that. Returns it hard to the feet of Spinner. He comes up with the catch. Pika. Here's Manny from the 12 line. Big right side. Tipped by Bueno, 0.5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 7, the pink shirts taking the court. We have Cool Fitness in the front court with Douglas in the back. Backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. This rebote is coming out. Albarba on the rebote, splitter. Stopped by Douglas. Karam by Douglas will score off the tip of Albarba Sesta, 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, Kubala and Benny. Kubala in the front court and Benny in the back. Yes, yes, we all see that, Benny. Very nice.
A lot of swing players out on the court right now, Stu.
Kubala picks the serve. There's the backhand. Rebote left side by Kubala. Catch by Douglas. Douglas crossing the sidewall at the 9 line. Benny on the rebote, right up the middle. Douglas is there. Backhand to the inside. Here's Benny. Backhand from the 12 line. Catch by Kubala. Backhand from the 8 line. Douglas is there. Benny under the bridge, but makes the rebote from the 11 line. Douglas makes the catch, winds up. Costalo 2-all is out. Deep, 0.8. 8 team gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red of post 1, Ikeda and Iriando. There's a backhand by Iriando, thrown hard to the inside. Beautiful catch by Benny. Iriando, backhand from the 10 line. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote coming out. Rebote by Kubala. Kubala on the catch. Iriando, backhand from the 12 line. Kubala's there. Backhand. Rebote backhand by Benny. Beautiful catch by Iriando, pulling that from the sidewall. Here's Kubala from the 8 line on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Here's Benny on the catch. Ikeda, forehand to the inside. Big bounce, stopped by Benny. Catch by Iriando. Forehand to the outside. Kubala's on it. Backhand. Catch by Iriando. Backhand from the 10 line. Here's Benny. Beautiful catch again by Iriando. There's the backhand. Ikeda calls for it. Rebote to the inside. Big bounce stopped by Benny. Benny from the forehand. Beautiful catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand. Benny on the catch. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Benny on the catch. Backhand from the 9 line. This is coming out. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Hard to the inside he goes. Benny's there. Benny from the forehand. Rebote by Iriando. He makes the save. Here's Benny. Beautiful catch by Iriando at the 11 line. Right on the wall it goes. Benny's there. Big backhand. Rebote coming out to the 6 line. Turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Backhand by Benny. Here's Ariando. Benny from the forehand. Big right side. Passing. Rebote forehand by Ikeda to the inside. Benny with a tough scoop. What a well-played point by all 4 players. Point goes to the 1. One team on the board with 2 points. Here are the white shirts of post 3, Flores and Arats. There's the backhand by Arats. Ball tipped, point 3. In this matchup, we have Flores serving to the green shirts post 4, team of Jairo and Ben. Here's the backhand by Ben. Rebote coming out. Flores on the rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Ben's going to choose the rebote. Oh. Missed. Point 3. Free team on the board with 4 points. Here's post 2. We have Juice in the front court with Cherry in the back. There's the backhand by Gaucheri, powerfully thrown, beautifully caught by Arats. There's the backhand by Arats, caught by Gaucheri. Gaucheri from the 9 line, a bullet from the left side, and it scores. Point 2. Possible game point for the blue shirts post 2. Juice and Gaucheri trying to stop them. Yellow of post 6, Bueno in the front court with Spinner in the back. Spinner on the catch. There's a backhand thrown powerfully. Gaucheri comes out to make the rebote at the 5 line. Hard throw to the inside. Spinner's there. Catch by Gaucheri. Big right side. Stopped by Spinner. Spinner from the 11 line over the top to the inside. Gaucheri looking for the rebote. Makes the save. Catch by Bueno. Bueno low and hard to the inside. That is beautifully thrown, but even better caught by Gaucheri. What a catch. Rebote save by Gaucheri. He's up. Spinner. 2-all. Big bounce. Lands in and scores. Well played. Point well executed by the 6. Point goes to the 6. 6 on the board, 2 points. Here's post 5. The black shirts return Al Barba and Manny. Here's Manny on the catch. Backhand. Bueno midcourt. Backhand from the 8 line. That clears the overhead screen. El Barba hangs in there, makes the rebote, passes. Here's Bueno to the outside. Catch by Manny. Backhand from the 8 line to the inside. Spinner in the corner on the catch. Over the top. Manny let it pass, makes the rebote. That cleared the overhead screen. Here's Bueno from the 3 line. Beautifully played. Manny makes the save. Clears the overhead screen. Big bounce to the inside. Spinner is there. There's the backhand. Manny from the 13 line. Backhand to the inside. Here's Spinner from the 12 line. Manny on the catch. Manny over the top. Spinner in the backcourt. Backhand played softly from the 12 line. Here's Manny. Bueno on the catch. Right up the middle. Caught by Manny. Karen by Manny. Lands out. Point 6. 4 points for the 6 team in this matchup. We have Bueno serving. The pink shirts post 7. Cool Fitness is in the front court with Douglas in the back. Douglas on the catch. Here's the backhand, powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Douglas reaches behind him to make that catch. Powerful backhand. Bueno, difficult Rebote save. Cool Fitness advances. That's all him. Backhand. Rebote. Here's a catch by Douglas. Backhand by Douglas. Powerfully thrown. Here's it. Caught by Spinner. Pika by Spinner. Douglas with a beautiful catch. It's just above the pad. Here's Spinner. Here's the backhand by Douglas, powerfully thrown. Up the wall, out to the Rebote. Bueno with a hook ball, well played, .7. 7 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Purple shirts receive Kubala and Benny. Here's the catch by Benny. Backhand. He let that one rip. Rebote turned on the 2-line with control by Cool Fitness. Splitter. Caught by Douglas. Douglas in the forehand. Powerfully thrown. Benny's there. Backhand to the inside. Catch by Douglas. Backhand ripped. Caught by Benny. Benny. What a catch by Douglas. There's the backhand. Benny on the catch. Backhand. Let that one rip, but that one hit the overhead screen. .7. Possible game point for the pink shirts of post 7. Cool Fitness and Douglas trying to stop them. The red of post 1, Ikeda and Iriondo. Catch by Iriondo. There's the backhand. Douglas from the 11 line. Backhand powerfully thrown to the inside. Iriondo is there. Backhand by Iriondo. Rebote coming out. Cool Fitness on the Rebote. Catch by Ikeda. Backhand. Cool Fitness with a missed Rebote at the 6 line. .1. Play continues. 1 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4. Jairo and Ben return. Ben with a fine catch. That's a hard backhand. It's going to go wall to wall. Rebote forehand to the outside. Rebote left side to the inside. Here's the backhand. Just missed in the backcourt. .4. 4 gets on the board with 2 points. Here are the white shirts of post 3. We have Flores and Arats returning. There's the backhand by Arats. Here's the catch by Ben. There's the backhand by Arats. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's the catch by Arats. Forehand from the 8 line. .3. Possible game point. White shirts of post 3. Flores and Arats trying to stop them. The blue of post 2. Juice and Gaucheri. Gaucheri advances. Backhand from the 7 line. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Robote miss. Point and game for the Blue Post 2, and there is the backflip. Let us see if Gocherry will do a backflip this year. Still no. He's letting Juice do all the backflipping. Okay. 2-3-7, unofficial order finish for Game 5. Winning Game 5, Post 2, Juice and Gocherry. Taking second, Post 3, Flores and Arats. Coming in third, Post 7, Cool Fitness and Douglas. 2-3-7, the official order finish for Game number 5. There are your prices. $2 Quinella, 2-3, 22.40. Trifecta, 2-3-7, 2-14.40. $1 wager on 2 to win, $8.60. Up next, Game 6, spectacular 7 scoring. Game 6 begins the late pick 3. Correctly pick the winners of Games 6, 7, and 8 to cash in on the pick 3. Post time for Game 6, 7 minutes. Good luck.
Here's a backhand by Manu. What a catch by Arats. Julian's there. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. That was beautiful. There's the backhand by Douglas. Scoop by Gocherry. Hard throw to the inside. Gocherry's there. Robote forehand. Catch by Gocherry. Scoop by Ikeda. Scoop by Carballo. Left side. Robote. Catch by Nicholas. Hard to the inside. Caught by Julian in the air. Fine catch. What a scoop by Nicholas. Forehand to the inside. Bote saved by Julian. Nice play. Ikeda up the wall, down with the ball. Carballo from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. What a scoop by Gocherry. That was beautiful. by Manu. Rifled by Manu, caught by Carballo. Carballo from the Costado, caught by Manu. Manu to the inside, Carballo on the run. Ay, 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 that ball's in play. Get up if you can. By Manu at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Robote. Forehand by Douglas, 2 pass. Robote left side, 2-all opens wide. Stopped by Douglas. That is a quick release.
And folks, those were the 10 best catches, part 2. So I guess top 20 part of it there for the 2022 season right here at Magic City Highlight.
2 whole minutes to go. Actually, less than 2 minutes before we begin Game 6. And folks, it would be a little difficult to update the whole prize picks thing since we are completely detached. We're like, we run our thing, they run their thing. And there's no, what would you call it? Intermediary, connection.
Crossover?
There's no crossover.
Yeah,
there really isn't a crossover. Never has been. So apologize for that.
A lot of the names that people have been mentioning in here go Sherry Douglas.
Since my son has chosen a career afternoon path.
A career
Will soon be a grandparent.
Wow.
I know. I remember I wandered into Miami Highline in 1991, June, I believe it was. There was Benny Bueno, my first professional highline. Everyone else was intimidating. And that Mitch guy they keep talking about.
I just watched the broadcast.
Cease was still playing. My God, what a year that was. That was an 91 was an interesting year.
I don't think he blinked during that video that you guys did.
Who?
The one that aired, Mitch. I don't think he didn't blink one time. You watch it?
I haven't seen it.
That's talking
No,
about.
but
I haven't
Bueno
even met the
came
guy.
up and took that
I'm
picture.
terrified.
The 2002 National Open. Benny Bueno came up the stairs. It was Mitch, myself, and JR all sitting there announcing with all these great players on the court. And Benny Bueno came up and snapped a picture.
Wow.
I forgot it. Benny, did you play that 20? I know we had. No, I think there was a controversy. I think we put Wayne in. He wound up not working for us for very long. I think we put Wayne in. Didn't put Benny in. I forget. That was 2020. That was 2002. With that, time to begin game number 6. It is a spectacular 7 singles match. The first of our 2 feature singles games. Game 6 played at 7 points. Points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving, red shirt at post 1, Manu. Receiving blue at post 2, Gauchetti. And greetings to you, Michael Sortino. Welcome to the chat. Manu serves. Game 6 has begun. Robote forehand right up the middle. This one caught by Gauchetti. Karam by Gauchetti scores point 2. 2 first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Here's number 87, Arats. Arats from the 10 line, backhand to the inside. Here's the Robote, comes out to the 6 line, turned powerfully on the forehand of Gauchetti. Robote save. Gauchetti from the 7 line, back to the inside. Arats reads it, 1 foot on the wall, returns the ball on the backhand. Gauchetti again, this time a 2-ball that catches the pad. The pad is bad, point 3. Green shirt of post 4 receiving. Here's number 16, Julin. Zachary used the F word. Seriously?
Whoa.
Remember, I have a
Hey
button
now.
now. I can address that nonsense when it comes up. That's bullshit. None of that nonsense. Someone set him straight. Here's the rebote by Arats to score, point 3. Black shirts post 5. Black shirt post 5. Number 64, Nicholas receives. That's right. The announcer's paying attention and reading. Doesn't like that F word. There's a few F words I know. Can't use them right now, though.
Yeah, that's my least favorite one. Huh?
I particularly dislike that one. That's a very ugly word, and it's nonsense. But we still wish you luck. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rebote forehand, straight back. Scoop by Arats, 2-all. Will score, point 3. They're on the board 3 points. Here's post 6, Hyro.
Big W, too.
Yeah,
Stu.
as in he. What does big W mean?
A W to the, that's like, he liked what you said.
Oh,
W.
thank you. Cool
If they
beans.
would put L announcers, that would be like, that wasn't a good comment.
I'm
But
old
W,
school, so I don't
he
get
li-
that up. So, yeah. No, Zachary, more than welcome. We hope you enjoy. Sincerely, we do.
Hope you have a nice Valentine's Day dinner, too.
Absolutely. Just not that F word. That pisses us off. Here's the catch by Hyro. He rifles it inside. A rebote left side. Here's Hyro from the 4 line. Ooh, with a missed ball, point 3. They're on the board 4 points. Here's post 7, Ikeda. There's the backhand. Arats on the backhand. Here's Ikeda. Ikeda from the 9 line. Karam, beautifully executed, stopped well. The Karam return. Ikeda takes off, cannot quite get there. Soft touch working, point 3. Arats has gone 5 straight. Here now to complete the first round receive. Purple shirt post 8 is Douglas. Douglas on the catch. Backhand, the inside. Rebote, left side by Arats, hits the pad. Point 8. Find 5 straight points for Arats. Douglas will take over the serve. We completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return the red of post 1, Manu. Backhand by Manu. Rebote coming out. Here's Douglas on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. Powerful throw to the inside. Rebote forehand. Rebote left side. 2-all. Opens wide and scores. That was perfectly executed by Manu to score. Point 1. One is now serving the blue of post 2. Goes Sherry. A couple ways.
Yes. Racquetball, that's an approved R word. But
Yes.
one thing that, I mean, it is
First
similar.
of all, the ball is like a hockey puck.
Right, you start with a serve, has to go into a service box. I think the biggest difference is in racquetball,
4
you
walls.
can, yes, it's 4 walls, and also you can hit the ball backwards. In highlight, the ball is always thrown forwards towards the front wall.
And also much bigger.
Yes, bigger court as well. Those courts are
120
yes.
feet wall to wall here. Here's a catch by Gaucheri. Gaucheri's 2-all will score, point 2. On the board 3 points. Here's post 4, Julin.
And utilizing the side walls for shot making as well, something I think you'll see in racquetball, and you'll see plenty of that here in highlight.
Definitely. So like racquetball with 3 walls is a good way to think about it. Longer, much harder ball.
But always thrown towards that front wall, glassing.
Backhand by Julin. Rebote. Rebote forehand to the inside. Here's Julin from the 9 line. Low and hard. Rebote saved by Gaucheri. He's up. Caught by Julin. Julin low and hard to the inside. Gauchetti's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown right to the corner. Low rebote saved at the sidewall by Julin. Here's Gauchetti. Gauchetti, powerful forehand, caught in the air by Julin. Backhand by Julin to the inside, caught by Gauchetti. There's the backhand. Gauchetti on the catch. Placement of the ball to the inside. Julin on the run. That will score. Point 2. 5 points and a possible game point for the Blue at post 2. Gauchetti trying to stop him. Nicholas. Another important thing to mention, these guys are paid professionally. A base salary plus win, place, and show money every time they come in first, second, or third. They can double or sometimes even triple their annual base salary based on how they play, which is one of the ways that we kind of deal with that nasty F word that you brought up before. It's in their interest to win. Here's a backhand by Nicholas to the inside. Rebote coming out. Nicholas advances, takes it in the air, throws it to all hard. Gauchetti stops it. Big right side coming. And scores for the win. Point and game, post 2, Gauchetti. No playoff here. 3 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-3-1. Your prices will be up in a moment. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Gauchetti. Taking second, post 3, Aratz. Coming in third, post 1, Manu, 2-3-1. Official order finish for game number 6. The trifecta, 2-3-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing 144.80. $2 Quinella, 2-3, 14.80. $2 wager on 2 to win, 740. Up next, Game 7, the second of our 2 doubles games. There are no scratches. Game 7 will conclude the high 5 for today. Trap, were you that enchanted by it that you watched for 2 hours and just it passed by like magic? Hey, probably good for us, right?
Pretty interesting. We'll take that, huh?
Oh, thank you.
NXTH.
Thank you, NXTH. We appreciate that.
Must be a pronunciation.
I thought Russian table tennis would be the most degenerate I've ever put my... Okay, now I will say this.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we got to say something about that. Did you see the high fives? That high five looks like it's in trouble from here.
Okay, let's...
So the high five, wow.
Ooh, 2,
3, 4, and 7. If 2, 3, 4, 7 win this game, that high five goes with its $2,000 guarantee.
It looks like multiple tickets on the one.
You're confused but couldn't stop. You got Benny Bueno in the chat. You got us.
This is a good day to
yeah,
be
I mean,
in
we're
this
able
chat.
to answer
We got a
questions
lot.
now, kind of in the middle of the action. It is pretty easy to follow. Favorite chat? Chef D, thank you. Appreciate that. Well, yeah, because you have the 53-year-old, semi-agitated older guy who will go off on anybody who says anything negative about our product. You got the Gen Z identifying millennial. I guess we're relatively entertaining. Called what?
Zillennials? Is that?
I just heard another voice in my head, and I take medication for that. What the hell are you? They're called really? So at 25,
yeah.
you were raised on culture from the 90s, yet you have the technology advantage. So you're Zillennials? Wow. Okay. That's interesting.
It's only a couple of years in there where you can use that zillennial term. You got to be 24 to 26. Is that what it? Yeah.
Ernesto, I'm not 54 until March next month.
Literally to the day.
No, appreciate it, Chef D. Appreciate the positive comments. I mean, we've got folks in here that we've had for years. We've got, you know, obviously Ernesto, Steve Smart, Steve M, Pat, Michael, who has played for us previously and has joined the chat now. Got a number of people coming over from Prize Picks, so it's always a pleasure when we can interact with you, and it's the only time that we can. We like to point out that these are the pari-mutuel games. These games are called Quinella format. this round-robin format. Sometimes a little difficult to pick up, but you watch it a couple times, you get it without really any difficulty. You're also able to wager on it in states that allow wagering through watchandwager.com if you're in Connecticut, mywinners.com. If you're inclined to do that, there's, of course, prize picks. Then at 5 o'clock, we play a different format, and Andrew and I call it straight. I mean, we call it straight. There is no playful banter. We don't even have the chat turned on. I'm not even calling it witty banter because I don't want to. Quick breakdown on how stuff works, Mr. Announcer, in life or as far as highlight is concerned?
We do have an interesting personal life, but yeah, I think.
So as far as highlight is concerned, yeah, basically, I mean, if you want the big story, basically came to Florida in 1924. That place blew away in a hurricane of 26, rebuilt in 1926. Its heyday was really the 1960s through the 1990s. It was on the steady decline after that. And when it was played the most, there were 10 facilities in Florida, 3 in Connecticut, 1 in Rhode Island, 2 in Nevada, with over 500 active players in the United States, mostly coming from the Basque region of Spain, where the game was invented, with a number of French players in there. Americans came into the sport in the 70s and 80s through amateur facilities that were both here and Miami. And then basically it went the way of all pari-mutuel interests. Yeah. Dogs out the window, sure. Horses out the window. Highlight was the first to go. It was only played in so few states. Magic City has been trying to make a comeback since 2018, originally training players from scratch, no easy task, in 2018. And then as they got better, we were able to bring new talent in with a traditional background who typically play on longer courts than we have here. We call this short court highlight, 120 feet. Traditional highlight played on courts 150 feet or longer. Dania to our north, which just ran a beautiful season, 178 feet. Miami highlight, the cathedral of highlight here in the United States, 176 feet. So no standard length, but we are short court. We're a little bit faster. We allow pari-mutuel wagering Sundays, Mondays, Tuesdays at 1:30 p.m. That's also where the prize picks is concerned. And then we have Battle Court, an entire different head-to-head format, available for sports wagering through our partners, Bet Rivers.
Yeah, that's more money line wagering. So as opposed to prize picks with fantasy scoring, I know if some of you may be familiar with that other type of wagering, there's just a betting line, minus, plus, one way or another, and you choose which team you like. And that's through Bet Rivers, our partner there at the moment.
Absolutely, and that's in state where, of course, states which have approved sports betting on.
I think they're about
on highlight.
9 of those states at the moment,
including Mexico and
Mexico, up in Canada and Ontario.
Yeah. So that's the basic story of what you're watching. But the game itself has been played for several hundred years, and basically, what you see is what you get. Those baskets are all 100% handmade, and they wear out, and they are not cheap. The ball is hard. In traditional highlights, the hardest and fastest ball used in any sport. Right now, we're playing the fastest ball sport in the United States. This ball is, you can call it a little softer, but it's basically the equivalent of a hockey puck. That's the exact same consistency, about the same weight. It moves very fast, so fast that one of our top players, Inaki's out with a broken wrist. So, yeah, hard enough to break a bone, which is, why do they wear helmets? That's one question that we used to get. Why do they wear helmets? They're playing with such a soft ball. No. This ball is potentially lethal.
Well, I think it's an interesting speed comparison. And I know in the NHL All-Star game, they have that slap shot challenge, which basically is just how fast a defenseman can hit the puck. Usually those guys have the strongest shots. And I got to check out the speed there, but you make that comparison. This ball travels at an average of over 100 miles per hour as well. You see the hits that those guys take, and they're out for multiple weeks, broken bones. Yeah. Same thing here in highlight with this ball. If you get hit, that's not going to feel good. You may be out. Stu? Game 7?
Let us play Game 7. This is a spectacular 7 doubles match. Played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. Up first and serving the red shirts, post 1, Anderluck and Nicholas. Receiving in the blue, post 2, Kubala and Jedden.
Rock and Ray, good to see you in the chat as well. He's saying 103 miles per hour for a hockey puck, and that's a little bit lower than the average speed that you're going to see here in highlight.
There's a serve by Anderluck. We have begun. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Hard throw to the inside. A backhand by Julin. Ball tipped. Nicholas hit. Point one. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, the team of CRB and Manu. There's a backhand by Manu. He goes deep. Robote coming out. Manu on the Robote. It's a 2-all. It opens wide. Anderluck, good read, good catch, good carambola, even better catch by Manu, and a powerful backhand. This Robote is coming straight to the sidewall on the inside. Great save by Anderluck. That ball tipped at the 11 line. Well played, point one. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4, the green shirts. Bueno's in the front court with Spinner in the back. Andy ELO. No, he's welcome to visit any time, though. There's the backhand by Spinner. Nicholas goes deep. Spinner's there. Spinner from the right side. Backhand by Nicholas. Powerfully thrown. Robote coming out. Robote forehand by Bueno. Straight back. Nicholas is there. Backhand. Ball tipped. Point one. One has 3 points. Here are the black shirts of post 5. Flores is in the front court with Arats in the back. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand hooked. Point one. 4 points for the red shirts. In this matchup, we have Anderluck serving 2. Yellow shirts post 6, Ikeda and Iriondo. Iriondo on the backhand. Powerful throw to the inside. Robote save. Ikeda calls for it, plays Robote from the 9 line. Splits the front quarter and back quarter. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Robote coming out. Robote forehand. This ball caught on the forehand of Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Anderluck's there. Backhand. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Robote forehand save with a light touch. Anderluck moves in. Pilo scores. Point one. One has gone 5 straight. Here are the pink shirts of post 7, Jairo and Ben. Fault over serve. Point 7. Jairo will take over the serve. Here are the purple shirts of post 8. El Barba and Manny. Backhand by Manny. Ben on the backhand, hard throw to the inside. Manny's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Manny on the catch. Jairo on the Robote. That rebound off the back wall. Manny from the 12 line. Forehand over the top. Jairo attacking. Has it on the forehand. Hard throw, wall to wall. Robote coming out. El Barba's on it with the 2-all. Scoop by Jairo. Scoop by Manny. Backhand from the 10 line. Jairo reaches up. Backhand from the 8 line. Rebote forehand by Barba. Ben makes the catch. Manny takes it at the 10 line. Back to the inside it goes. Here's Ben from the 11. Here's a backhand by Manny. Backhand by Ben, powerfully thrown to the inside. Manny is there. Beautiful catch by Ben, pulling it off the side wall. Big backhand, Rebote coming out. Rebote saved to the outside. Jairo's got it. Jairo with a hard throw. Rebote save, just above the pad. Jairo steps in. That will score on the return. Well played by all 4 players. Point goes to the 7. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue opposed 2, Kubala and Julin. Powerful serve by Jairo. Taken in the backcourt by Julin. Ben on the catch. Backhand from the 11 line. That clears the overhead screen. Rebote comes all the way to the 4 line. Turned by Kubala. Caught in the air by Ben. Ben from the forehand. Big bounce. Brought down by Julin. Ben, backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Rebote left side with a light touch. Here's Jairo. Jairo low and hard and caught by Julin. Jairo from the 7 line. Powerful backhand, Rebote coming out. On the wall it comes. Kubala's there. Jairo takes it on the bounce. Powerful forehand, Rebote coming back out. Rebote that rebound off the back wall, played to the inside by Kubala. Here's a backhand. Backhand by Ben. Julin's there. Ben on the catch. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Jairo. Julin now from the 9 line. Powerful backhand, lower and harder to the inside. Ben's there. Ben goes deep. That clears the overhead screen. Here's Julin. Jairo on the catch. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote forehand. Jairo's there. Rebote saved by Kubala nicely. Catch by Jairo. Jairo with the splitter. Taken on the forehand of Kubala and a beautiful catch. Here's Ben. Backhand from the 10 line to the inside. Rebote, the rebound from the back wall coming out. Missed in the front court. Well played point by all 4 players. Point goes to the 7. 4 points for the 7 post. Here are the white shirts of post 3, CRB and Manu. Beautiful catch by Manu off an excellent serve by Jairo. Here's Ben. Powerful backhand by Ben. Rebote coming out. Rebote right up the middle. This one caught by Ben. Manu takes it on the bounce at the 10 line. Big right side to the inside. Big bounce. Brought down by Ben. Ben from the 12 line over the top. Manu on the forehand to the inside. Big bounce again. Manu from the 11 line. Jairo takes it on the bounce. Manu on the Rebote. Big bounce to the inside. Cut off in the air by Jairo. What a catch by Manu. Outside placement. Lands in and scores. Perfectly executed by number 17, Manu, point 3. Green shirts of post 4 receiving, Bueno and Spinner. Spinner on the catch, backhand, powerfully thrown. Here's Manu, backhand, Hard throw, wall to wall. Rebote comes up the middle. Bueno's on it. 2-all. Scoop by CRB. Backhand 2-all, lands in and scores. Point 4. On the board with 2 points, here's post 5. Flores and Arats receive. I really have to think about that one, Ernesto. I really have to think about that one. Lots of variables there. There's a backhand by Arats. Scoop by Spinner. Spinner comes hard. Scoop by Arats. Long carom, big bounce. Arats has it deep in the backcourt on the outside. Returns a carom. That is thrown perfectly to score. Point 5. Five on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6. Ikeda and Iriondo. There's the backhand by Iriondo. Powerful throw. Rebote coming out. Rebote left side. Ikeda makes the catch. Big bounce. Arats is looking for the Rebote on the 11 line. He makes the save. Ikeda attacks. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Rebote coming out. Rebote save. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Arats again with the Rebote save. Point 5. 5 has 4 points. 1 has 5. The one team returns with a possible game point. Powerful backhand by Nicholas. Caught in the air by Arats. Backhand by Arats. Catch by Nicholas. Nicholas from the forehand. Rebote forehand, straight back. Caught by Arats. Backhand, 2-all. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Anderluck from the forehand. Powerful right side. Arats comes out to make the Rebote. It's another 2-all. Anderluck has it on the left side. Backhand not overthrown into what was almost a Chula, and that is point and game for the red shirts of post 1, Anderluck and Nicholas. 1 wins it, 7 serves to 5. This is a playoff 4, second and third place. Backhand by Arats. Catch by Ben. Ben from the forehand to the inside. Arats with the missed bounce. Second place finish for post 7, the pink shirts. Jairo and Ben. Taking third, post 5, the black shirts. Flores and Arats. 175, unofficial order finish for game 7. Winning game 7, post 1, Anderluck and Nicholas. Taking second, post 7, Jairo and Ben. Coming in third, post 5, Flores and Arats. 175, official order finish for game 7. And the high 5 lives to fight another day. Multiple tickets. 25221. Returning $122.40. Carryover jackpot $340.40. Why, oh, why didn't I win that high 5? I have a winning ticket. But other people had the winning ticket too. That's the key to the high 5 and the Mighty Ocho. You must have the only winning ticket or it pays a consolation. $2 Quinella 1723.20. Trifecta 175 419.40. $2 wager on post 1 win. $8.20. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is the 8th and final game for this afternoon's performance in advance of Battle Court that begins at 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com, on the Highlight app, or on ESPN 3. Once again, if you want to watch more Highlight beginning at 5 o'clock, that is Battle Court. We're on ESPN 3, watchhighlight.com, or the Highlight app. But up next, one more game, our second feature singles game. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 8, 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play Highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled Highlight.
I was like,
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money. The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more? This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that is a trailer for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here at Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball to You, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes and their respective careers in other sports right here to the Highlight Fronton. You can watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes, either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life in the perfect Valentine's Day gift. And a great transition also into that question from Ernesto.
Well, Ernesto, Michael Sortino posted
and Michael,
first.
sorry, yes,
yeah.
Michael. Want to attribute that correctly.
Yeah, so
sorry, Michael.
Let's go back to it because the improvement from year to year is astounding. Thank you. Very impressive. If last and this year would have been the beginning, where would they be at now? Just wonder. So why that's such a complicated question to ask is because I don't just pick words out of the air. I really don't. There is an evolutionary process to what has happened here. For instance, no one started off in 2018 saying we want to work up to Battle Court. I mean, there's a series of happy accidents that led to this. I actually invited Scott and Lindsay in on a Sunday, it's their program basically, to see what a partido was in a different format of Highline, a different announcing like they were looking for. And that, I think, they gave them a concept for what the head-to-head concept was.
Sure.
But then a chance meeting with a good friend, Ari, opened up another door to how that might be good with sports wagering, which then led to a relationship with Bet Rivers, and then so on and so on and so on. So there's so many evolutionary things that happen that weren't planned for, that I really believe that if you're in the process of trying to do something good, good things happen with good people. That's the reason actually why I signed on here. It was, I originally passed, I mean, the story is kind of, I passed.
Yeah.
I passed on this concept in November of 2017 because I didn't understand it. Not because I didn't think it would work, just because I didn't understand it. And then I came into the program helping to train players in January of 2018, then announcing in July of 2018. Then when Dan left in, I believe it was September, October, Scott asked me to step into Director of Highlight Ops, which was under him and Lindsay. But so the training of Highlight players from scratch, There's no book for that. You have to go to the schools in Spain and France or North Miami circa the 80s or 90s to see how long it takes for highlight players to develop. Also, these guys came in at an older age than any of those kids in the highlight school. Those kids in the highlight school, I mean, I started at 13. I mean, realistically, I started at 13. Other guys started 10, 11, 12 years old, and out of a group of, let's say, 50 of us, maybe 11 turned pros. That's like the average. Other guys kind of just dropped out, didn't enjoy doing it, just continued playing amateur, whatever it was. We kept everybody out of that first group. So how long does it take to train a highlight player from scratch is a question that hadn't been answered.
There's no precedent.
Yeah.
Like
so we can't. That's tough to answer. So the only way to kind of address the question is if we didn't have that training period of 4 years, what would it have been had we started with some players from like a Calder level and maybe some early games at Dania level maybe, plus this marketing and this presentation on this court? Don't know, because even this announcing wouldn't have been the same. We've been fumbling through the announcing. I didn't get what Scott wanted with this announcing until you got here.
That was year
2.
3.
Was it
the
year
start?
3?
Well, you were here year 1. Year 2, I came along, and then year 3 was the start of this type.
Yeah,
so
exactly. I didn't know what Scott wanted
right.
until he threatened us with a script. And then
that was a threat. That was the correct word.
You and I panicked, had a meeting, and said, "I think we can get him what he wants, but not like this." And
it's kind of how it went.
Yeah, no, that's exactly how it went.
Yeah.
And thankfully, you guys have followed along the whole way through. So, yeah, don't know how to answer that question. Really don't know how to. And it's like, Ben Bueno is the GOAT, and Douglas better than. Benny's lobbing grenades. On this court, it's an interesting comparison. It's a really interesting comparison.
Man.
On this court, maybe that's the Mitch Ark of this time. Who knows?
Fortunately, game number 8 starting right now, Stu. Great chat today, by the way. Want to shout out the chat. Very active.
Yeah, thank you.
Benny, thanks for coming in.
Always good to talk to you.
Hope you guys are back here with us on Sunday. We'll be back in action. First Sunday of the season and no more football.
And open to the public.
1:30
p.m. Come and join us live.
Chicken tenders.
Time to begin game 8. Jairo serves. Arats receives. There's the serve. We begin. Beautiful catch by Arats. Here's Jairo. Here's a backhand by Jairo to the inside. Rebote coming out. Jairo picks it up. Costado 2-all by Jairo. Scores. 0.1. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Number 17, Manu receives. Yeah, with no Chick-Chack and no Chula here, it's a completely different game. Everything comes out. That serve scores for Jairo, 0.1. Jairo now serves to the green shirt at post 4, number 20, Goshetti. Yeah, with no Chick-Chack and no Chula, it is a very different. This is a very forgiving court. Interesting discussion for a later time. Back to the feature game singles. Goshetti from the 10 line, backhand to the inside, low and hard, and Jairo's there. Rote left side, 2-all snapped quick. Jairo stops it, cleared the side screen beautifully. Here's Goshetti, dropped it on the backswing. That's a rare drop for Goshetti, 0.1. 1 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirt, worn by Manny. There's a backhand by Jairo, powerfully thrown. Manny on the rebote to the inside. Here's Jairo from the 6th line. Outside placement by Jairo, scores. Beautifully executed, 0.1.
It's a great opportunity for Jairo to start to throw some shots in these Pelota games.
One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6. Benny. You're absolutely right about that. That's why I emphasized the Costado 2-all by Jairo that he threw to start things off, because he's not a guy that throws shots. He'll volley all day long, but
yeah, we saw in that battle court match a lot of opportunities to kill the point. Gave Aratz and Joseph a number of opportunities today. He's really firing when he gets it, and outside placement scoring right there. Started with the Costado 2-all. See what he breaks out next. Maybe a Tejada.
Here's the backhand by Benny. Robote coming out. Robote forehand goes deep. Benny looks for the Robote. Has it at the 9 line. That hits the overhead screen out of play. 5 straight points for Jairo out of the 1 post. Here is the pink shirt of post 7 worn by Nicholas. Here's the backhand by Nicholas. Here's the catch and the return by Jairo. Robote left side to the outside. Jairo follows it to the outside, makes the Robote inside, right up the middle. Nicholas is there. Backhand by Jairo. Robote coming way out. Nicholas turns around. Robote forehand played to pass nicely by Nicholas. Robote forehand to the outside. Nicholas on the Robote to the inside. Beautiful catch by Jairo. There's the backhand from the 11 line. Nicholas is there. Backhand to the inside. Robote. Forehand by Jairo. Wall to wall. Robote forehand by Nicholas to pass. Robote forehand by Jairo to the inside. That hits too high. 0.1. 6 straight points for Jairo in the red of post 1. That gives him a possible game point trying to stop him. Purple of post 8, number 13, Douglas. Here's a backhand by Douglas. Thrown powerfully. Robote forehand low and hard. Douglas is there. Backhand by Douglas. Robote forehand by Jairo. 2 pass beautifully. Robote by Douglas. It's a 2-all. Jairo read it. Stops it. Powerful, powerful forehand passes to the inside to score. Point and a perfect game with no other points on the board for the red shirt of post 1, Jairo. Not only is that a perfect game, it means a long playoff.
And his first Pelota win here at Magic City, Stu.
Congratulations to Jairo. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 playing off for second and third place. 2 first serves to 3. Here's a Robote 2-all. Manu makes a stop to the outside. Powerful throw high. Aratz read it, caught it in the air back at the 12 line. That forehand stays to the inside and scores. Well played, point 2. Two serves to the green shirt of post 4, worn by Gaucheri. Here's a backhand by Aratz. Robote coming out. Gaucheri on the Robote. The Pilo to the outside off the Robote is too low, point 2. 4 points for Aratz, possible place point. Trying to stop him in the black post 5 is Manny. Backhand by Manny to the inside. Robote, left side. Aratz makes the catch. Backhand. Passes. Robote coming out. Robote miss. That is point and place to the blue opposed to Rats. Remaining players, pair off, and playoff for third place. 6, 7, 8, 3, 4, and 5. 6 first serves to 7. There's the backhand by Nicholas. Rabote coming out. Rabote by Benny for the big bounce. Nicholas advances, takes it. Oh, almost took it on the bounce. That's point to the 6. 8 now serves to 3. There's the backhand by Manu. Backhand 2-all. Scooped up by Douglas. Douglas, powerful forehand. Will score. Point 8. 4 serves to 5. The winner of this point meets 6 and 8 in the continuing playoff for third place. Here's Manny on the backhand from the 11 line to the inside. Rabote coming out. Rabote 2-all into the pad, point 4. 6, 8, and 4 remain in the playoff for third place. 6 first serves to 8. Look forward to seeing you then, Benny. Be well. Here's a catch by Benny. Hard forehand. Rabote coming out. Rabote left side to the inside. Benny's going for the Rabote. Oh, wow. Look out. Everyone. Judges, brother, everyone. Look out. Benny's just throwing it. Point 8. Eight on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Goshetti. Goshetti on the catch. There's the backhand to the inside. Douglas makes the catch. Backhand low and hard. Caught by Goshetti. Philo scores. Point 4. Four serves to 8. This is for third place. Powerful backhand. Rabote coming out to the 5 line. Outside, scores. Point, a third place finish for post 4. Oh, you guys. You make it fun to work here. Third place finish for Goshetti. 1, 2, 4. Unofficial order finish for game 8.
Man.
One, 2, 4. The official order finish for our 8th game. Your prices are up on the board. $2 Quinella 1-2 $29.20. The trifecta 1-2 4 $420.60. $2 wager on 1 to win $12.40. $20 in the Mighty Ocho carryover. That is guaranteed at $5,000 every Pari-mutuel day. Late pick 3, 2-1-1. 3 of 3 numbers returning 133.40. 3 of 8, 290 in the Mighty Ocho. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, highlight for Pari-mutuel Quinella actions done now for the week. We come back on Sunday. However, there is highlight 5 p.m. over at watchhighlight.com, on the Highlight app, or on ESPN3. That's 5 o'clock today. And we are back Friday night, 7 p.m. for Battle Court. That will do it for this day of Pari-mutuel wagering at Magic City Highlight. We thank you for joining us. Hope to see you for Battle Court at 5 p.m. on behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight. Thanks for spending some time with us this afternoon. We certainly hope you enjoyed. Hope you'll take Battle Court in. If not, we will see you on Sunday.
Opening Sunday, Stu.
Opening Sunday, remember.
Come on in.
Absolutely. Magic City is open to the public this Friday night. Doors open 6:30 p.m. Games start at 7 p.m. That's Battle Court. But Pari-mutuel open to the public on Sunday. Doors open at 1 p.m. First serve 1:30 p.m. Have a good day, everyone.